I'm Mike Hinton. I'm District Parks Manager for the east side of Birmingham.
Mike, what's your earliest memory of being in a green space?
It goes back quite a while ago. My parents always used to go down to a place called Powick, which was just outside Worcester. And I always remember walking over the common and being met with the sight of the Malvern Hills, which was an absolutely fantastic view. And even today, when I go to the Malvern Flower Show, it still fills me with inspiration seeing these huge hills.
Lovely. What sort of things do you do as part of your job, and who inspired you?
The job itself as District Parks Manager is quite wide and varied, and we work with a whole range of different people. But basically we are amenity managers, which really means we manage the urban environment, and that is the trees, the grassland, the shrubs, flower beds and wildflowers as well. So it's quite a big cross section of different areas that we look after.
And who was it that inspired you?
Initially, to get into the job, it was Percy Thrower. He had a very professional approach to this line of work, but certainly when I started work, even apprentices that I was working with were all working towards the Master of Horticulture that the RHS accredit, and certainly the managers who were very encouraging in terms of what I did, where I did it, even to the point that one manager actually allowed me to go tree climbing on a fairly frequent basis in the park at King's Heath.
Nice. What's your favourite thing now about working outdoors?
I think it's being able to get out and look at different areas that you can actually enhance. I've been working on Britain in Bloom in Sutton Coldfield, and as part of that I've been able to create some large floral displays, and the wildflower meadows have been particularly good as well. And it's really nice to see these sort of areas being enhanced and looking much better than prior to me working on them.
What experience and courses helped you to get to where you are now?
Well, from day one, I was always encouraged to do the Master of Horticulture, and from that point, it was really working towards that level of qualification, which is a master's degree. So it covered in a whole range of different subjects, from turf culture, arboriculture, glasshouse management. I even worked on a golf course for a period of time. So there's quite a wide range of different areas that you can get involved with.
Brilliant. And what's your advice to anyone considering getting into the industry?
I think most people's perception of gardening is that anybody can do it, but it is a highly professional career, and there are a whole range of different areas that if you want to, you can diversify. So you can be a parks manager, you could be a landscape architect, you could be a park ranger, getting involved with all the naturalistic wildlife side of things, and certainly you could be a contracts manager as well. So depending on where your line of thought is, there's quite a lot to get involved with. You could even be a flower ranger if you wanted, if that was your choice. So and you can get into research development, lecturing, so there's no end to it really.